It's Week 7 of the National Football League, and we've got the Chargers' veteran linebacker. He was terrific defensively last week with 11 tackles. It's the Chargers and the Seahawks, and it's coming right up on Madden NFL 23.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Chargers. Hi everybody, Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Los Angeles taking the field led by Justin Herbert, third-year man out of Oregon whose career is off to an incredibly productive start.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Herbert. Eluding. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. A miserable start here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and very long. Here's Herbert. Out left, he's got it to Everett. Call it a pickup of 3 and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. After last week's loss, you bet this offense probably wanted to come out with a little more fire than a 3 and out.
And I'm sure that people are saying, hey, come on, Coach, where was the pregame talk? Have these guys ready to go? But you and I both know it goes into preparation and practice and being ready to go. That gives you the confidence to come out and play. They've got to find that and fast.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. A beautiful fake. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. Now the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Get a look at this Seahawk offense as they come out there, and the quarterback brought in as part of that big offseason trade, now in his 4th NFL season, Drew Lock.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. On second down, here's Locke. And his throw is incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Locke now to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw it is Locke. Now wasting time going right back to DK Metcalf. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Locke looks to throw it again. They set up the screen to Penny. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Looking to throw again on second down. Locke. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Once more, here's Eckler. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the air now with Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Herbert.
Second and 6.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
The 21-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. Got a man, it's complete, it's Palmer. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
It would be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball.
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Williams. 4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him try to come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Chargers nothing.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Gabe Neighbors, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Well, it was 2nd and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Turn and hand it to him. Big guys fire out. Find your way into the end zone.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. That drive along one, spanning 15 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. A kind of a throwback weekend for our primetime games here in Week 7. Later tonight, a couple of the great AFC teams of the 70s do battle. The Steelers and Dolphins from Miami on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Bears and Patriots from Foxborough. A rematch of Super Bowl 20. Bears won that one 46-10. But fear not for the Patriots. If I remember correctly, well, they've won a few in the years following.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard
On second down, it's Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. The Seahawks at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And they were able to tough it out last week, a close one-score game. And those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence and they feel like they can continue to get better.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now it's Penny running right. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Wide receiver Keenan Allen bringing out the rest of this offense. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, the good stuff. Got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing. Change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. Open man is Palmer. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Eckler now between the tackles. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 36.
At the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Now it's Herbert. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Second down and goal. Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike for 6. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who is open.
Well, the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Hopkins with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And Austin Eckler capped it off with the touchdown reception.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
And they sit now at 500 on the year. And, Charles, this was a team that really looked lost in that first month or so of the season, but they have had the hot hand lately, winning 3 straight.
I would agree. It's almost hard to believe that this is the same team because we followed them pretty closely throughout this season. And early on, I thought this is going to be a really tough year for this crew, so plenty of credit to them for turning the ship around.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
More from L.A. in a moment. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Locke to throw.
Throw left side complete. That's Goodwin. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Now Locke. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He juked him. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage.
A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
And this is Shepard on the catch. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Back to throw here, Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Again, Herbert. And it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. Herbert jogs off, and out comes Dustin Hopkins to take this kick for L.A. on 4th down. This will be a 34-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. On 1st down, Locke. And he slings one that's incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Locke going to throw. He completes this to Walker. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so he can only go so far outside. They were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
And they use your boy over there, the 12th man, Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. Running left is Walker. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here comes Carter. A nice little juke. Going to be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter.
continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half, and they will need to get this passing game in gear because they did not do much of anything in that first half, and it's why the scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Seahawks offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And Walker once more. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Locke. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. Out of the gun, Walker with it. Finding room in midfield. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They look to throw. It's Locke. Leaves it for Penny. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
So they tried the 59-yarder and missed it, and now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 4.
Herbert off of play action. It'll buy some time right. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. On second down, Eckler. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 67 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. It's Eckler again. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen.
Ball start, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So from the 2, now they move back to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. Straight ahead, it's Spiller. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Play action. It's Herbert. And it's caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Herbert. Flush to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So just 3 points there, but that important in the grand scheme of things is it's now a 3-score lead.
And to now, the other guys haven't shown that they can do anything offensively, so just take the points, keep adding that cushion, and let your defense win you the football game.
And this fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Up the middle, here's Walker. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach, when I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. On the return, Carter. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So here are the Chargers to take over. They've got the lead here, trying to make amends for that loss last week against the Denver Broncos. They start this drive now, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Herbert now.
And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and
They'll try and run for it with Spiller.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Spiller looking for space. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment.
The Chargers on 3rd down. Well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 11.
On 3rd down, it's Spiller.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And the lead will stay put at 17. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And out now come the Seahawks.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Lock now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Lock will try again on 2nd down. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
And the Chargers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 42. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They'll go right back to Spiller here on 1st down. They'll get this down to the 38.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They keep it on the ground with Spiller.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3.
Herbert.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Drops it underneath to Spiller.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly.
Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 3.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is going to be incomplete.
Herbert jogs off, and out comes Dustin Hopkins to take this kick for L.A. on 4th down.
On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Here's Locke. They set up the screen to Penny. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke. And Walker has it. And even with that broken tackle, can't get very far. Stops short of the 30.
It's a gain of 4.
Here's Locke to throw.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And some room to maneuver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
Locke now on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
It's a gain of 7.
From midfield, here's Locke. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw it is Locke.
He'll find his man. That's Freddie Swain. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Locke now to throw.
And that's complete to Swain. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Locke. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. He finds his man, complete. It's Walker.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now Locke, gotta have this one.
Open man is Eskridge. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play.
More from L.A. in a moment. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Locke looks to throw it again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Locke going to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll go for it. It's Locke. He's got it. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. They look to throw. It's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd and goal. Locke. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Locke going to go on 4th down. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So for the Chargers, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.